That's a goal!
Chelsea versus Crystal Palace match today. Omo, personally, I watch am, and it was a goalless match. It ended in a draw. But I don't want to talk much. Let me hear what a Chelsea fan here has to say about today's match. First of all, I believe Chelsea playing their first match of the season in their own stadium, that they can never be happy ending this match in a draw. So, what angers you most about today's match?
Yeah, as a Chelsea fan, in as much as we expected to win this game because we are playing at home, this is the first match at Stamford Bridge.
Yes.
Crystal Palace have not won Chelsea for like 6 straight matches now. Chelsea, if they have played 34 matches, Crystal Palace have won like 4 matches or so. So I expected something different, but we cannot underrate Crystal Palace for what they have done recently. Ole Glasner has done a lot of work, but for my own team, they performed badly in this game. Like, there are many areas that we need to improve to be able to challenge for the title. I don't know if it is because of today that we couldn't find someone who can break that line that Levi Colwill usually do for Chelsea, and that's where the problem lies. Had it been there is someone who is of the same profile with him in this game, we would have won the game, because the time that Cucurella and the Gittins would have entered for that through pass, no one is there. Shaloba cannot do it. So I think this is the area we need to improve. Then other players who came into the team newly should know that Chelsea is a standard club. We are not mediocre club. And they should always give the best. So for me, where we need to work on now is that central defense. Find a profile who can be able to stand in for Colwill, or we find an alternative outside the club. Get something. This is Chelsea. We can't just play below par. Such a game, second half we had no shot on target. A woeful performance from what I saw. So it wasn't encouraging. I think that's all.
Okay. You already said the match wasn't encouraging to you, which I know other Chelsea fans can also testify about. You just mentioned about your defense and your inability to play out from the defense line. Yes, because of the absence of Colwill. But for me, the attackers today, I didn't see any connection between them and the midfielders, because if you should go and look at the rating of João Pedro, who started as the number 9, you can see that he just had fewer touches. So what do you have to say? Do you think is a midfield problem or lack of team chemistry?
You are playing against Crystal Palace. This Crystal Palace we are talking about won the FA Cup against Manchester City. They won the Community Shield against Liverpool. They are not just a middle team that we used to know. They are now a strong, compacted team. So the problem is not on the attackers. I think Enzo Fernandez had a very poor performance today, because it was only Palmer that was trying to break those lines that we usually know, and Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez could not even make any successful through pass today. So for me, that midfield, there wasn't a connection between the midfield and attackers because of the performance by Enzo Fernandez. But our attackers, they did what they ought to do. They were there, they were pressing their defensive line. But to be able to get the ball, Crystal Palace is a very star-studded defense and a very strong. Yeah.
Okay. We during the match, when free kick was awarded to Crystal Palace, Ebere Eze scored the free kick, and it was disallowed. What do you have to say? Because already when I entered Twitter and my other social media platform, I'm hearing different comments from different people. What do you have to say about the free kick being cancelled?
Yeah, people might criticize the decision because it is not something new and people don't know the law. IFAB law number 13 states that when a free kick is being played, especially when they are inside the box, meters from the goalkeeper, if you are a 1 meter away from from the post is taken as an obstruction. You understand? It's taken as an obstruction from the keeper. So that is where the problem came from. People thought that it was foul. No, it wasn't foul. They had 5 men on the bus, and according to the rule, you people ought to no one should be able to block the keeper.
Yes.
So that is where the problem is coming from. It wasn't a controversial decision, but people might criticize it because they don't know the law and they have not seen such a thing before. So some people say that is offside, some say that is foul, but that is the rule, and they upheld the rule. The decision was correct, not because I'm a Chelsea fan, but looking at how they analyzed the stuff, you will know that the decision was right.
Okay, we all saw what happened today in Chelsea and Crystal Palace match, and we saw the analysis he gave. Keep following us. You can also react, comment, or if you think otherwise, you can also react. We will always reply you. Turn on your notification. Let's see for front.
Thank you for watching. There are some of our videos you would love to watch. Please follow us for more contents. Like, share, and subscribe.